Good morning. Let's add some documentation to this. And shutting down after more than one process. Otherwise, it is rotated twice. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Salted wall log. Let's rename this. Okay. Great. Open. So that there is a wall log. Checkpoint. I don't think that's needed. Reading. I don't think that's needed either. But after we shut down, we need to ensure that the salted wall log has a size. Let's run this. As you can see, there is a new wall log, and this is empty. This should have had changes in it. And if we look, it's rolled here and here. Oh, and for anybody curious, the problem from yesterday, I found it last night. It was that the database wasn't actually in wall log mode. So maybe we should have another test. Something like that. Okay, come back to that. Okay, so this replicates the problem. essentially, VFS, when we go to shut down here, is it there? No, it's in File, Rotate Wall. This is called from two places. Okay. Now, one place is here when we're closing the file. And this happens at shutdown. The other place is here when we detect that the writing has started over. We've gone back to the beginning of the file. Now, go back to chill guitars for a bit. There we go. So in this case, well, in this case here, we know that it shouldn't happen twice. Only one of these will mutate at one time. Right? That's the whole premise of the write model with sqlite. Only one process will mutate the file at any given time. So we know that this is safe. Right? The part that's not safe is when we go, as we get called from, not there, from close. What is this? Why are we freeing the memory? We call X close on this. Okay, that's probably okay. Because we're done with the file at that point. It closes the file. I wonder if... Huh, that just closes it. Okay, that closes it, then later it's removed. So we come back here. I'm surprised that it isn't removed. Now we have all that stuff in there. I'll deal with that in a moment. How do we want to do this? I would like to detect it here. Perhaps we can check to see if the file already exists. But then we have the time of check, time of use problem. Right? If there's even more processes, it could be even greater chance of it happening. What other options do we have? What do we have in file system? Interesting. The behavior when both to and from exist differ. Okay. Errors from does not exist. Hmm. That's interesting. Why do we get two? So wouldn't a rename make from not exist? I've actually seen this error. This does happen. Oh, but rotating opens a file. Ah, let's just not do that. And the one we're asked to close. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we split this, you know, basically into two files or two calls. Let's just remove that. And then here, we also do this. Now, we should see the error all the time if it's trying to rotate it, but the file does not exist. Oh, perfect. File not found. Renaming works. Lovely. Yeah. Does not exist. Okay. Let's capture this error. We'll match it. And we will only panic if it's something we don't recognize. Mm. Right, and what was the error? Kind not found. Standard IO error. No, I want the match. Let's see. How do we match that? Does we get the kind? And all right, so first, if it's an IO error, is there any way? I don't think we can destructure this. Wait, this is always an IO error, isn't it? Because it's from rename. Okay, let's let error equals res match error dot kind fill match arms. Whoa. No, I didn't want that. Not found. We want to handle. Okay. All of the other ones, will just panic on the air. Something like that. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. Beautiful. And rotating wall log. Great. Renaming. Renaming. We have two renamings. Let's see what it's left for us, though. A wall log with data in it. Okay, now this seems to have happened twice. Let's clear that directory. Beautiful. I don't understand why we still have the shared memory, though. So we were told to shut down. It looks like they were doing that. Let's make sure exit is correct. Okay. In this case, process exit 0. No. How about we just return? And that would be command loop. And we break out of the command loop. I think this is incorrect. Just because elsewhere we say to kill it. go back to the tests. Where is that? That's in Gauntlet lib, maybe? Here. Left and right. Let's leave those things alone. Not kill them. Cargo build. Good. What? Why are there two? I, did I not delete them? Cargo build and run. Okay. Let's see. What are we calling this? Gauntlet? Interesting. It's still there. Oh, no, no, that's us. Okay. Why isn't this getting cleared up? Well, they appear to be shutting down just fine now. I had accumulated a number of processes earlier. Yeah, it's fine. So, why aren't things... Oh, wait. We have to... As part of our test, let's go back to our tests. Our test isn't finished. How do we know it succeeded? We shut down, everything's good. And then check that the wall log has data. Let's pull in glob. Gauntlet. I don't know. Do I want glob or do I want something else? I just want to iterate over the files in the directory. And we know that the DB name will begin with a certain one. Get files with prefix. How about that? And this will toss on test context. Backup files. Okay. Let's see. We want standard file system reader. We want to read the directory. Here it is. Self dot. Didn't we have the path? Oh, we don't. It doesn't have to be on test context. Spawn child, spawn data plane. What was I using to calculate the, I see. This path is equal to, let's see what we want. No, no. Is it just current dir? And that just happens to be, I don't like that. Okay. No, let's put it back there. Arena. What do we call it? Just DBs? Yes, Arena DBs. That's going to be so fragile. Okay, let's try to just have it in as few places as possible. Good luck. Okay, so we have that. We'll read this directory. That onion. A lot of cool science is made with fragile stuff. I can imagine. Okay. And what do we get back from this? It's an iterator. It's a reader. Or file and is that a file or a path in reader? Entries. Okay. Hope I'm having a lovely day. Well, thank you. Thank you, that onion. A bit of a shorter stream today. I slept in. I needed it. So we have our entries. We want to get entries that match a prefix and entries that are files. Let's see, what do we need to get off of this? We need to get the. We have to unwrap the entry, right? Because iterator, it returns a result of dir entry. You know what? Let's just. Entry equals entry question mark. This is a test. I don't have to worry about that. Entry to file type. Oh, entry now. Entry dot file name. That's an OS str. Into string. Sure. Huh. Okay. I don't actually care that much. String lossy. There we go. Starts with. Then we add it to the list. How's that push? File. No. Entry. Guess we could open the path. Or just return the paths. Let's rename this to get paths with prefix. I can't rename that. Of course. Go figure. Yeah, that's path buff. Two string lossy. To own. I no, it's gonna be the same thing. Why'd I do that? Extract into variable. All right. Do I play games at all? I do. Let's see. Lately it's been a bit of Deep Rock Galactic. I find that game a lot of fun. It's like casual and occasionally intense at the same time. And I like that I can play it with different people or in different ways depending on my mood. Screeps. I don't know that I've seen Screeps. Screeps. It's a programming game. An MMO strategy. Scripting creeps. Interesting. Real programming, not just pseudocode. You can use libs from real projects. Mm, wait, what? 40 server cluster? Oh, everything has to be in Node.js. They make money. I mean, you see, like my initial thought is like, oh, this is going away quick, and 87% are positive of the reviews. You bought it through Steam because your buddy runs his own server. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's see the blog. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 come back. I closed it. I didn't mean to close it. Scripts. Back here. I just want to see no registration required. Fine. Tutorial. Training. See, the bit that I don't have here is like this is all about programming. I got it. But what's the game? It says nothing about the game yet. It's fun. Okay, it's programming and it's fun. Like I have fun programming all the time. Here, let's click this. Whoa. Oh my goodness. And trade. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. And the music is very intense on that. I know you guys couldn't hear it because this isn't Chrome. But yeah, crazy. Okay, so oh, Mars, thank you, thank you. My kids are going to hate you. I'm going to tell them Mars did this to you. Um, I love it. How do you know which other players are on par with you? npm install scripts. Oh my goodness. Okay. How do they do sandboxing? This is really interesting. Okay, server consists of different bits. Got it. Are they using workers? Authentication, CLI. Okay, installing mods. NPC bots. Hmm. Use TypeScript project. Someone built it allows you to use that and convert it to JavaScript before uploading it to the server through VS Code. Interesting. NPC bots. All right. And what does it cost on Steam? $15. Oh wow. 20 CPU limit. To unlock full CPU, use a special in-game item. Community servers are available without limits. Interesting. Oh, you gotta be careful with lifetime. $130. Wow. That's interesting. I wonder if it'll run. I wonder if it'll run on a Raspberry Pi. Fascinating. Fascinating. The problem I have with this model is that it's not a recurring fee, and you're not going to be able to invest this quickly enough to be able to pay your server costs. So eventually, basically, it's a pyramid scheme, right, with the public servers. Unless, of course, most people don't use the CPU that they've paid for, which is possible. In which case, maybe you do end up just with like a giant piggy bank. But then the challenge is not spending the giant pile of cash. Somebody around a server on a BlackBerry. That's crazy. And I guess as long as they bootstrap it and get the community going, there will be public servers, rather private servers that are open. I like how this is gameplay, 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 gameplay. Like where's the code here? Find closest by range. Find resources. Okay, so they have a bit set up already. Interesting. I think it's pretty lightweight. Pathfinding is expensive. It just is. And they're doing pathfinding. Who knows how much, but the way that they have this set up, they can definitely implement a lot of caching. So, however, how do you keep, some rando from, you know, uploading an infinite loop? It looks like a lot of fun. I'm going to check it out. It's no Deep Rock Galactic, but it looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, where's the documentation and the book and everything else? Server launch. Maybe it's built in. console, memory, new module name, main, scout. Like this just seems kind of bare bones. All right, leave that up. There we go. All right, get paths with prefix. Never used. Prefix is going to be db name dash WAL dash. Yep, that's our prefix. Okay, we have our paths. Now, how many do we expect? In this case, I would say we expect there to be one. However, I know that's probably not going to be the case. Well, no, I was thinking of the shared memory file, which I'm not sure why it still exists. Okay, yeah, there should only be one. I can get behind that. Assert equals paths dot length is 1, and I want to get how large something is, how much data is inside of it. Standard fs. I just want the metadata about a path, don't I? Metadata. File type is dir. Permissions accessed. Nope. That does not have the size of the file. How do we get file size? I thought it would be here. Maybe I missed it. Accessed, created. No, no, no. Oh, length. Of course. It's the file size. This here reads to me like it is the length of the metadata. For some reason, that's how I interpreted it. So let's get the metadata for that. Assert not equals length and 0. Assaulted. Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to do. This is our database name. Put that there. Hmm. we go. Just so it cleans up before and after itself. Oh, maybe we do that at the end. Yeah, let's do that at the end. And at the beginning. Hmm. I think this is just pushing off a larger problem, but here we go. Oddly enough, I think we should do both. Prepare and clean up after yourself. All right. But if it crashes, it leaves the info. Good. Okay. Now we have our first gauntlet test. Fantastic. How's everyone? Daniel Philip Johnson. Making good progress? Yes. So we have basically set up our integration test for this. We identified a bug, fixed it, and wrote some tests around it, so now it won't happen again. That, and we talked a bit about scripts, which looks very interesting. In-game benefits by contributing. Interesting. So, but Daniel, thank you for popping in. Everybody else, I do have to run. I gotta get on to the whole day job thing. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Probably see you tomorrow. All right, y'all. Let's get a raid going. I don't think I've ever rated Tej. We'll rate Tej. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.